Hola everyone and welcome to One Family, One Menu. Today we're going to talk about the essential knives you need in your kitchen. I'm going to teach you about the 2 knives you need in your kitchen in order to make a meal without having to buy all the knives that you find out there. The 2 knives you need are a chef's knife and a paring knife. And I am going to tell you why. A good chef's knife is an essential item in your kitchen. It cuts mostly everything. It measures around 11 to 12 inches long, which can be a little bit intimidating to a lot of people since it's just such a large piece of equipment. And a lot of people think, oh my God, this is the knife that I see in horror stories. But it's not. It's actually a very good knife to use. But if that is your case and you are a little bit intimidated by the chef's knife, you can use a Santoku style knife. In fact, a lot of people use this because it's much shorter. It runs between 5 to 8 inches long, most of them, and you can hold it easier in the hand and it's much easier to chop with. You can cut mostly everything just like you could with any chef's knife. Santoku stands for cutting everything. It's basically the meaning of the word. I'm not sure I got the exact.
Do me a favor.
Was that not good? Either the Santoku knife or the chef's knife can cut through meat, fish, vegetables, anything you need in your kitchen. They will both do a great job. The next item we're going to talk about is the paring knife. A good paring knife is an essential item in your kitchen as well. It's great for cutting small things and making precise cuts. If you have both the paring knife and the chef's knife, you'll be able to do everything in your kitchen. Now let's talk about how to use your knives. Whether you're using a German or a Japanese knife, it really doesn't matter. What matters is how it feels in your hand. Does it feel like a second skin? Can you grip it well? Can you control it? That is the key, that you can control the knife. The knife cannot control you. Remember, guys, safety first, always. The kitchen is filled with things that can be very dangerous unless you know how to use them. In order to cut precisely with a knife, you have to be able to hold it right about here, which is at the end of the handle and the beginning of the blade. Right here is the precise place you need to hold it. This will allow you to control the knife. If you grab the knife like this, in any occasion, it can just slide out and hurt somebody or hurt you. You need to control it by gripping it very well. And if you're using a chef's knife or a Santoku knife, whichever one, you need to make sure that you use a rocking boat motion to chop or cut. And at the same time, whatever you are cutting or chopping, you should grip it with your fingers in a claw position in order to prevent chopping off your fingers. Let me repeat that. If someone comes up to you and tells you, hey, I've got this knife, and you never have to sharpen it, well, guess what? They're lying to you. If that has ever happened to you, let me know in the comments below. Tell me about it. In order for you to cook well and be able to make precise cuts and do it safely, you need to maintain your knives. You need to sharpen them. You need to treat them with care. It's important that also you do not put them in the dishwasher. The dishwasher dulls your knife. Why? Because it bounces around and that hurts their blade. The same thing happens when you cut with your knives on a very hard surface, such as granite, marble, quartz. That dulls the blade and you're going to have a very hard time cutting, and that can be very, very dangerous. You should always take good care of your knives, wash them by hand. It only takes a few seconds, and trust me, you won't regret it. Well, friends, I hope today you learned what kind of knives you need in your kitchen, how to use them, and how to maintain them. And don't forget that safety is always first. Make sure you know how to use every single thing you have in your kitchen before you actually use it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to log into onefamilyonemenu.com for updates and more. Hope to see you soon.